Hello once again. Good song today. Very short, but very sweet. And it's called Join Ice, a song by Jesse Wells. And I'll leave the link in descriptions to this video under more. Now, picture a bygone era, the distant past, back when television only had 4 channels and bread still contained something resembling wheat. Life was simpler, supposedly. Though, curiously, there have always been people who wake up in the morning, gaze at the miracle of human consciousness and think, I'm going to spend today telling strangers what to do and I'm really going to enjoy it. I'm sure we've all met those types. Clipboard enthusiasts, whistle maniacs who have one permanently glued to their lips, and people who regard no parking signs as not as suggestions, but as a sacred text carved on Mount Bureaucracy. And they didn't choose those jobs. No, the jobs chose them. Just like dandruff and bad breath. Let me start with traffic wardens, my pet dislike, my personal nemesis, my fluorescent predator. And they glide through parking bays like moral vultures, waiting for your ticket to expire so they can pounce with an expression that says, I've achieved something today. I find somebody. Wow. And yes, before you all write emails, I know they are necessary. Without these people, towns would collapse into automotive anarchy. Cars parked in bus stops, buses parked in your living room. Fine, necessary evil acknowledged. But somewhere along the line, necessary mutated into gleefully omnipotent one changes things. And it's their delight that worries me. The flicker of joy behind the regulation issue, sunglasses and a cap pulled down over their nose so that you can't see their lizard eyes. And that tiny smile that whispers, I am the law. You will obey me. And it's not just traffic wardens. You see echoes of this in the same glee in the police force. Council inspectors, parking app moderators, entire armies of gleeful, officious people. People who love it. People who signed up to maintain order but secretly hope to audition for the role of the next dictator. And there's a particular species of human who only truly come alive when wielding a bit of power over a completely bewildered member of public. And deny it all you like, but you've seen it, everyone's seen it. That puffed out chest, the ceremonial issuing of the 250th commandment. And it's like watching a nature documentary about a sloth with a high-vis vest. And here's the kicker. Some of these people didn't even make the cut for regular forms of authority. They applied, got politely rejected for being a little bit too keen, and thus drifted towards a different outlet. Enter ICE. That's the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency that recruits anyone who can bully smaller people, and that's what this song is all about. And their slogan is Join ICE, Justice, Integrity, Control, Enforcement, which coincidentally spells out what they most desire of all, justification for their existence. And their training videos, hour-long celebrations of petty dominance. And their motto, if it moves, regulate it. And their mission statement, because someone has to, and preferably it will be us. You may laugh, but sections of society are already enrolled unofficially. Homeowner associations, social media moderators, that bloke at work who says technically before every sentence. We've turned micro-authority into a national pastime. Give us a clipboard and a fluorescent jacket and we'll happily colonise our own neighbours, because control is very addictive. And it starts with ticketing illegally parked cars and ends with police bin colours. So when you next get slapped with a fine or told to move along for loitering, take a moment to appreciate that you're part of someone's self-esteem program. It's personal growth, one penalty notice at a time. Some people chase stardom, others chase meaning. And there's those that chosen few whose life purpose is to tut magnificently and roll their eyes in public. So here's to them, the wardens, the enforcers, the clipboard crusaders, the unsung heroes of irritation, keeping civilization marginally tidier while slowly eroding our will to live. Without them, chaos might reign. But with them, chaos just fills out more forms, reams of paperwork and a 10-day online course on how to drive safely after breaking the speed limit by 3 miles an hour. Oh yeah, let's all join eyes, shall we? And the real worrying problem is the escalation from busybody to full-blown psychopath politician. And that is where we are today. And the world wants control. Total control. So thank you for listening. It gets my mind, it gets things off my mind, onto paper, and then to here. And I'm not sure when I will be back. I have pressing domestic situations at the moment. So let me just say au revoir, which is French for see you again. Don't know where, don't know when. Bye-bye.